In today's video, I'm going to take you through one of my leg workouts, and then I'm also going to talk about my trip to LA earlier this week and a possible startup company that I'm considering. What's up, YouTube? It's Tuesday, July 25th, almost 6 a.m. I'm standing in my kitchen waiting for an Uber, headed to the airport, and then I'm going out to Los Angeles today. Gonna have 2 scoops of this peanut butter cereal milk Ghost Whey, and then I'm on my way to the airport, so I'll keep you guys posted. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to today's video. It is Wednesday, July 26th. Pretty tired. So yesterday was my trip to Los Angeles. Left about 5 a.m. yesterday, got to LA, did my meeting, and then I got on a 9:30 flight there, LA time, and it actually landed this morning at 5 a.m. I got back to my apartment here about 5:40. Then I had to go to work and be there by 8, and then I just worked a full day, so I'm pretty tired. But I'm going to tell you guys more about how the trip went later on in this video. Right now, I'm going to cook up a pretty big meal for me. I haven't eaten much today, so I'm going to cook up a pretty big meal, eat that up. It's going to fuel me for a pretty big leg day tomorrow morning that I'm going to take you guys through. So let me go change. I'm going to show you guys what I cook up, and I'll see you in like 5 minutes. Alright, we're back. A little bit more comfortable now. I'm going to cook up this meal because, like I said, Future Jim's going to need this fuel for tomorrow because it's going to be quite a leg day, and I'm going to take you guys through that whole lift, so that's going to be next after this clip. And you know what? I'm going to set Future Jim a reminder for when he's at the gym tomorrow to not be a little bitch, because I haven't been pushing myself as hard as I need to with leg day lately, so going soft. Hold on. Alright, so we got the reminder in there for him. Let me show you what I'm going to cook up right now, though. Alright, so we got some 94.6 ground turkey. I usually prefer the 96.4 ground beef. This is what I got, still pretty good. We got the Ben's Ready Rice Jasmine Rice, some fat-free mozzarella. Then I like to put a little bit of this salsa on top. So I'm going to start cooking that up and show you guys what it looks like when it's done. Going to be a pretty big meal. There we have it, guys. Some ground turkey, jasmine rice, some fat-free mozzarella cheese, and some salsa. Pretty big meal for me, and I'm gonna have a protein shake later, and that'll be it for today. What's up, guys? Okay, so Thursday, July 27th, gonna head to the gym, hit a leg workout. So I'm gonna start with some squats, and then the rest of it's gonna be kind of focused mostly on my quads. What I got here, gonna have. I'm up. Alarm going because it's 3:20 a.m. actually. Busy day. I'm gonna start with this Quest Bar blueberry muffin. Have myself a scoop of this Ghost. Got my white monster. So see you guys at the gym. Alright, guys, so we're at Titan's gym, my regular gym. It's gonna take you through my squat workout. Here we got 275. Kind of my first working set. So I'll be the first to say, this is the first time I've ever watched myself like on film doing a leg workout and squatting, and I'll be the first to say that I definitely need some work. My leg strength just isn't where it used to be. I'm under 160 right now. My calories are low, but this was still not a good day for me. I'm not really happy with it, but still showing you guys. Got 315 here. So I did 4 sets of 3 at 315, which is pretty bad actually. 315 used to be my warm-up. So at one point back in the day, I squatted 505. So after I'm done cutting here, whenever that is, I'm going to start a program where I'm going to be focusing on the squat, deadlift, and bench. And I'm going to be back on the road to 500 pounds on the squat. I'd like to hit 600 on deadlift and 325 on bench. So as you can see with squat, bar's not moving very fast for 315. That's not very good. We got a long way to go. So did the 4 sets of 3 there. And then I backed it down to 225. See going down to maybe even a little bit too low. You want to go down to 90 on the squat. I might be going just a hair past that actually. So never watched myself on film, like I said. So started off this workout with squat. Did quite a few sets. I think I did 2 back off sets here at 225. Yeah, here's the second one. And then I'm going to move, after this, I move into the rest of my leg workout. It's going to be focused on quad mostly. Just got a reminder from Jim from the past. Says, stop being a soft ass, put some weight on the bar. Normally I'd like to disagree with myself, but it's not going so hot this morning. But we're going to keep pushing through. Alright, so moving on to the leg press here. We did 4 sets of this. I started off kind of light with this first set here. Kind of underestimated myself after that poor squat session, but you can see here, going down just far enough, about 90 degrees. You don't want to go too far like I'm about to show you in the next 2 reps. A lot of people say on this, see that how my butt's coming up off the bench a little bit? People will tell you to go down far like that, bring your knees in the chest like that, and that's actually... You'll see that last couple reps there. It actually puts you in a pretty dangerous position to definitely hurt your lower back. Which is probably why I have issues with my lower back to this day, because I used to always do it that way. I'd bring it down as far as I could, and it would put my hips and lower back in a bad position. My butt would come off the bench. You don't want to do that. See how I'm doing it here? Just down low enough, but not too far. All right, moving on to walking lunges with dumbbells. I didn't go too heavy here. I think I had 40s maybe. I did 4 sets of 10 steps with each leg. So I'm just going to show you 1 set here, down and back. This has always been one of my favorite exercises. I think it's definitely good for your quads and your glutes. So did that. Then I'm going to move into a seated leg extension. Did 4 sets of 8 to 12 of this as well. Usually do this exercise at least once or twice a week. Definitely on my quad day. And I believe this is the last exercise I did for quads. And then I move into a few hamstring movements. So the next exercise is going to be, a lying leg curl for the hamstrings. You want to control the weight both on this and the leg extension. Control the weight on the negative on the way down. So you want to go as heavy as you can, but be able to control the weight still. I prefer this over seated leg curls, but I still do the seated leg curls from time to time. But I just feel like I'm getting a better contraction when I'm doing the lying leg curl like this. So next I'm going to move into a standing stiff leg deadlift with just dumbbells. Pretty light here. I think I just have 40s here. My form's okay. Like I said, this is the first time I've actually ever watched myself on film, and I think probably after doing this and recording myself for a while now and kind of reviewing the tape, my leg day probably needs the most work. My leg exercises, probably the form is the most broken down. I definitely need to work on a lot of these things, a lot of these movements. So this is good learning for me as well, being able to watch myself. And then the last thing I do is standing calf raise. I throw calves into every single leg workout, which is twice a week. and I usually do standing one day, and then the next day I'll do seated. Sometimes I'll do both, depending on how I'm feeling. So I did 4 sets of this. I did 4 sets of everything after the squat and leg press of 8 to 12 reps. And then I finish up this, and I move on to some cardio. I did 30 minutes on the Stairmaster. Wasn't all that fun, but knocked it out. So I got my lift and my... Alright guys, back from the gym. No time to talk to you though. I gotta edit this video and make some breakfast before work today. So I'm gonna send you back to gym from the past. I'm sorry. Guy's kind of a jerk, but gotta go. What's up guys? How was that leg workout at Future Gym? Was his squat pretty miserable? Yeah, I told you it would be. But give him a break. His calories are low, and you know, a lot of his leg workouts lately, they've been kind of just high volume. He hasn't been going that heavy. So, and he's starting power building program this fall. We're gonna be focusing on putting on strength in the big three, so squat, deadlift, and bench. But anyways, let's talk about my trip to Los Angeles yesterday. Just really quickly here, we're just gonna go briefly over it. So I flew out yesterday morning pretty early, 5-hour flight, middle seat. There's a kid behind me, which is fine, I guess. I mean, I like kids, but I probably listened to the Itsy Bitsy Spider song like 2,000 times on repeat. So that was a interesting flight. Didn't really sleep. Got out to the airport, hung out for a little bit. I Ubered to my meeting, and the meeting went really well, actually. I wasn't really sure what to expect. It's a really nice facility. Seemed legitimate. I really liked the consultant that I met with. They work with a lot of big names, so I asked a lot of questions that I wanted to know. Got a lot of information, and overall, I think it went very well. But I got to make some decisions now. I mean, it's a risk, guys. But anything's going to be a risk. So sometimes you just got to go for it, and you don't just do something just to do it. So it's got to be calculated out. So now I got to put together like a plan, you know, project out the costs and make sure I got my ducks in a row before I do anything, because this is going to be a big risk if I move forward, and I'm hopeful about it. I'm very confident in the consultants out there. I'm very confident in myself, and this is what I want to do. I want to pursue some kind of entrepreneurial thing that I'm passionate about. Start my own company. I still got my job, but I don't know. We'll see. So if I do decide to move forward with this, I'll be going back out to Los Angeles probably for a few days, and diving more and deeper into the details and really getting the ball rolling. Probably writing a check. But you know, I don't know. I gotta talk to some people, like I said, and gotta make a decision here. So we'll see. If I decide to move forward, I'm gonna keep you guys in the loop. And if it does actually, the process does start, I will start giving you guys more details about this. Right now I gotta take a little, like a week maybe, and then I'm gonna follow up with my decision on what I'm going to do. But I'm glad I went out there. It was good to meet face to face, see their facility, meet the consultant, because you know, I wasn't gonna do everything over the phone. So I don't know. Sometimes if you calculate things out, you just got to go for it. That's the one thing that I'm not willing to do, is live with regret. I'm not afraid of failure. I don't think I'm going to fail. I'm not going into anything like this looking to fail, obviously. And it's got to be calculated risk. But I don't want to regret anything when I'm older, like why didn't I try that, or why didn't I try something. So I don't know. Hopefully I move forward with this, but I gotta go over some things first. So trip went well. I got out of it what I wanted to get out of it. It was a long day. I got back, I took a night flight through the night. I did get first class on the way back, which was nice. So I slept a little bit, and it was a little bit more comfortable than my way out there. But I got back, landed at 5 a.m., got to my apartment at 5:40 this morning. Then I was at work at 8 o'clock today, and it was a long day. But definitely worth the trip. Wasn't ideal going out there on a Tuesday, but the guy said I can meet on Tuesday. Last week I contacted him. I was like, we got to get this done. Like, let's figure it out. He said I can do Tuesday, and I was like, all right, I'll see you on Tuesday. So I called off, and I made it a 24-hour trip there and back. Definitely worth the trip though. So hopefully I move forward. I'll keep you guys in the loop, and I'm gonna close out the video here. And I got some more news coming later this week. So hopefully you enjoyed this this video with my leg workout and just kind of recapping my trip to Los Angeles. If you liked it, please hit the thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, feel free to do that. Or if not, that's okay too. So, but hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one.
I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. Cocaine quarter piece, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I got hustle, though ambition flow inside my